talking of agenda, Mr. President, our prime concern is peace and order.
Yes, sir.
Condition in Mindanao. Our prime concern in Mindanao is peace and order. How would you address this once you are up there in Malacanang?
I approach the paradigm of peace and order very realistically. We have to have a strong national government deterrent to breaches of the peace. Be they rebellions, be they separatist movements. Now, I mean deterrence, not reaction. We should prevent it from happening by beefing up our deterrent forces, local police forces, and the armed forces. Why? If anybody asks me, what is your solution to the Mindanao problem? I would say, I don't know. Why? Mindanao problem is not a single problem. There are several local problems. Sometimes they fuse into an umbrella, for example, in central Mindanao. But Mindanao is so varied and so unique. Just like the Philippines, you cannot categorize a single Mindanao problem to a single solution. For example, I really disagree sometimes with copying paradigms from other countries like the IRA or the Ireland peace formula. This is the Philippines. There is no place in the world like the Philippines. There is no place in the world like Mindanao. If you place the Prime Minister of Ireland here in the Philippines, no matter how successful he will be in Ireland, I guess he's going to fail within a week. There is no place like here. Now, what I'm saying is, the solution to the several problems in Mindanao should come from the Mindanaoans themselves, because they are the ones who are going to live with each other, going to have the greatest stake for the development of their land, and have the most to put into it. Lives have already been spent. I mean, fortunes have been made by those who are really from here and those who migrated here. Now, the solution is free the area from violence so that the issues can be discussed in an atmosphere of democratic debate and discourse. And so maybe solutions will come out. Let's start with local peace settlements. Let's continue the dialogue. However, there is one thing. Peace normally is not only wished or willed. It is not merely an attitude, but oftentimes it has to be enforced. And if that institution of enforcement is lost, then there is no peace. There is anarchy, or the government should always compromise with its principles as enshrined in the Constitution just because it cannot enforce the law. We cannot have that. Because then you will have no sustainability of any peaceable condition. So to recap, I believe the solution should come from people of Mindanao. But the atmosphere must be free from the fear of violence, the fear of retaliation, or the fear of taking the law into one's own hands. Because issues will be hurtful sometimes. Discussions will be heated. But let's keep it in the arena of exchange of ideas, not in the arena of taking the law into your own hands because of an emotion or hurt feeling. To me, that I'm not so ambitious as looking at the whole general peace formula. Stop the violence first, or the potential for violence.
How long do you think will it take you?
It will take quite some time. And let's call a spade a spade. Why? We only have 120,000 soldiers and the same amount of policemen for the whole country, with 92 million Filipinos, 7,107 islands. So we have to have time and choose areas first to secure, and let us do it progressively. For example, we have relative peace now in Maguindanao. Why? Because there are 6 infantry battalions in the area plus 1,000 policemen from outside Maguindanao. How long can we sustain that? We are sustaining it now because there's relative, there is a ceasefire with the MILF, which is so far holding. But if trouble becomes in one other place, then we'll have to move them out. Then Same situation once again. Now, they're saying let us disarm. It is easy to physically disarm, but you have to have that deterrent for a very, very long time after you disarm a particular group. If not, once you leave, they're going to rearm once again. Let us remember, even Pastor, no, when people talk about smuggling, we always look at the Bureau of Customs.
Yeah.
But let's look at the fact that the Philippines has 34,000 kilometers of coastline. A Philippine Navy with 120 or so vessels only. And the average age is 47 to 48 years old. So how can we really stop smuggling? Let's not only look at the customs, but let's look at the whole country.
That's right.